know, that freaking mindset thing, man. People keep talking about it. What is that about? Man, I'm traveling, going here, going there, doing whatever it takes. Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Dear Monday, my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. Bobblehead is in the house with me this Monday, man. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late, man. Lots of stuff to get done in the morning. For those of you that are following me, my opportunity has made it. She's got a scholarship. Jockey School of LA here in New York. Too much of that time being on here, man, because I want to be able to put this on Instagram. So you got like 15 minutes to do that. So here it is, man. You know, we are born with the ability to choose. All of us are born with choices, man. We have choices, you know, and we like to choose to either be a victim or a victor all the time. It's one of those two. There's no middle. So if you're not winning, then you're being a victim. You know what I mean? It's just that simple, man. If you're not really like seeing that you have potential and that you have a great life that you can be living and all of that, then you just dying. The other way around. We get to choose, right? We get to choose who we become. We get to choose how we feel about who we are. We get to choose, you know, who we can be, or we get to choose who we will stay stuck in. What's up, Stu? You know, look, only the people who step into greatness, the people who are willing to go too far. That's right, what everybody else calls too far, you know, is how you can see how far I can go. If you're willing to go and step into too far, is the only way you're going to see how far you can actually go. If you want to sit around complaining and waiting for a magic pill and oh man, all of this is happening to me and my life is not going in the right direction, is because you're not driving in the right directions. You're sitting there stuck. Stu, talking to you. You're sitting there stuck, waiting for some magical thing instead of be creating and being the magical thing, right? We sit around waiting for a magical thing instead of being the magical thing. What's up, Fernando? How are you? Dynamic for life, my brother. Love you. Love you forever. The problem is that in everything we look at the obligation. Oh, I'm going to be stuck doing this. I have to do all this work. I have to, you know, I have to do this. I have to, instead of looking, you know, we focus on the cost. We look at the cost. When you want something bad enough, you don't look at the cost. And I want you to think about all the things. I want you to think about all the things in your life that you have achieved. Did you even worry? Did you even think about the cost? Or were you excited about where you were going? Do you get that? Most of the time that we've done amazing things in our lives, and we have done more good things in our lives than we've done bad. Like 10 times more. But we focus on the bad. And we look at the obligation, man, the problems, the things. You start looking and you talk yourself out of things. You got to stop looking at the cost. When you want something bad, man, when you want it that bad, there is no cost. You will do whatever it is. When you want something as bad as breathing, do you want something as bad as having to have water? You will do whatever it takes. But we keep looking at the obligation, counting the cost. You got to stop counting the cost and looking at the obligation, because the moment you start doing those things, you're going to want to throw in the towel. You're going to want to quit. You know, when you want it, man, you do as much as whatever it is that it takes. You wake up early as much as it takes. You show up as much as it takes. You do push-ups as much as it takes. You do sit-ups as much as it takes. You do more reps as much as it takes. You will study as much as it takes, as long as it takes when you want something. And you got to decide. You have the choices. And then that mindset, this is what I want. This is who I am. I can get anything. All I need is inside of me now. You keep focusing on the obligations and the cost. You will quit. You will give up. Stop counting the cost and start looking at whatever it will take. Just freaking do whatever it is you need to do. If you want something bad enough, you will do whatever it is. We've chased women, we've chased men, we've chased jobs, we've chased, we've done some amazing things in our life that we didn't even stop to look at any of the costs, any of the obligation, any of the work that it was going to be. It wasn't even work. So you built a business. When you went for that, you just went for it. You didn't even care about any of those things. And now we look at the obligations. We look at how hard it is, right? Just freaking do it. Learn all that you can. Develop all that you can. Develop all the skills that you can. Do as much as possible. See as much as possible. Make things happen as much as possible. Give as much as possible. Go all out as much as possible. Go to the fullest as much as possible. You got to take what you want. You've got to make the things you want. You've got to create the things that you want. You got to be the things you want. You got to do the things that you want in order to live the life that you want. You got to believe it's easy to make the things that you want. You got to believe it's easy to get the things that you want. You got to change that mindset to believe that it's easy to succeed. You have to change your mindset to believe that it's easy to create. You have to change your mindset to believe that it's easy to be who you are meant to be, to do the things that you are meant to do, to live the life that you are meant to live. Listen, man, it's a simple thing. Like 1 + 1 = 2. The more you do, the more you get. It can be easy to succeed. It can be easy not to succeed. It's easy to do the steps to succeed, and it's easy to not do the steps to succeed. Stop looking at the obligations, man. That's the problem. At the cost. It's going to cost. It costs us. Anything that we've ever had in our life costs something. But was it worth it? Right? Just be, do, have. Be the person you need to be. Do the things that you need to do to have the things that you want to have. Then look back at your success. Just look over your shoulder. Don't look back and start studying it. Just look over. Just start, look back and look and know that I've accomplished, that I'm a conqueror, that I have done this, that I've put in the work. What's going on, my brother? How you doing, Santana Salvatore? All right. When you say to yourself, whatever the freaking price is, I will do that. That's when life changes. And when the pressure, within you, that pressure within you is bigger than the pressure outside of you, man. When inside of you, you have this thing that needs to come out. Man, can you feel that? Man, can you feel that when that pressure inside of you says, I want this, more than out there people saying, you can't have this. When you stop worrying, when you get out of your freaking way, when you step out of the way, when you start believing, man, you start to trust in yourself. You start to believe in yourself. You know, this is my freaking time. This is my time. It's my time. Let me get some hashtags. My time. It's mine. You got to look at something and say, it's mine. I'm entitled to this. I deserve this. It's my calling. This is my reason for living. This is my time. I refuse to surrender. I refuse to retreat. I refuse to turn around. I refuse to give up. And you say to yourself, I see no obstacles. I hear no one's opinion. I don't hear any opinions anymore. I don't care what people think about what I'm doing. I don't need outside approval. It is done when you step into that. It is done when you believe all of that. It is done when you understand and you change your mindset. It's done. Listen to me, when the going gets tough, I'm at home with that. When the going gets tough, that's my speed. Yo, when the going gets tough, that's my place. When the going gets tough, that's my jam. When you want it in your spirit, in your soul, when you mentally are asking for it, when you start, feeling the pressure inside of you is bigger than whatever pressure is coming from the outside, it will happen. You change your mentality, you change your beliefs, and things will happen. You have to want it. You have to want it like it's water. You have to want it like it's your life. You have to want it like it's your last breath. You see, I want to see how far I can go. Let me hashtag it. I want to see how far I can go. I want to see how far I can grow. I want to see what I can accomplish. I want to see what all the things that I can do. I want to see all the things that I can be. I want to see all the things that I can have. They're mine. I'm entitled to this. This is my calling. This is my reason for living. I don't want to see what I think I can. I don't want to see what's possible. I want to see what I have, who I am, right? I want to see completely everything that I am capable of doing. You can have it. You can be it. You can win it. If you want it, you got to want it bad enough. That freaking mindset thing. Get that thing right. I love you, man. Happy Monday. I hope you guys got some good stuff here, man. If you want to share with other people, great. Brad Heyman, it's good to see you on here. It is Monday. Stop hating on Monday, man. It's not Monday, it's you and your mindset and what you believe and what you don't believe. Right? We're born with the ability to choose, man. Choose wisely, man. You get to choose who you can be, or you get to choose who you cannot be. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Peace out, everybody. I love you out there. What's up, Chino?